What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and a lot of us were expecting to get a Kombat Kast this week, but we got that surprise Gears trailer on Saturday, and the numbers went absolutely crazy. Right now, in 4 days, that video has reached 3 million views. To put that in a greater perspective, the Lin Kuei trailer has been out for 3 weeks, and it's also sitting at 3 million views, so I think it was a good idea to let this one breathe. But this game is set to be released in a month, so they can't hold back too much longer, and from what it sounds like, this next Kombat Kast might just be the big one. So we're going to talk about that Kombat Kast and exactly what I expect to be revealed there, but we also have not visited these character profiles in a long time, and Geras has a very interesting one that I want to talk about. And there's a character that's been in our face this whole time. Now, I thought I knew who this character was, and I'm pretty sure I know who this character is, but I'm going to throw it at y'all to see if y'all think it could be something different. We're all over the place today, but it's okay because we're talking Mortal Kombat 1. So do me a favor, if you like this video, drop a like on this video and smash that subscribe button because this is Mortal Kombat season and it's only going to get better from here. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
Before we even get into it, shout out to my boy Joshua Ledesma Segovia, because he's been in these streets campaigning for NRS to get Shujinko in this game. Hopefully they get it done for my boy, because Shujinko in the game means Onaga in the game. Let's get to that. So this all started when the Mortal Kombat X account tweeted out, we still say tweet because it's right here, the hype doesn't stop at EVO. The Kombat Kast will return next week. So this is where we got confirmation that the Kombat Kast was not happening this week, but we still see Mortal Kombat 1 at EVO. Now, I don't know how this is going to work because there's no way we get a 3-minute Mortal Kombat 1 trailer at EVO and then they follow it up with another 3-minute Mortal Kombat 1 trailer at the Kombat Kast. It's just too much hype. But it's possible because in that Threads Q&A, Ed Boon said they had a few more trailers in the chamber and we don't have a lot of time before this game is released, so we might just get 2 trailers back to back. But who gets revealed at EVO? We still got 9 characters left if I'm not mistaken, but I think at EVO we officially get the reveal of Reiko. We see Motaro as a cameo, but do they throw anybody else in there? This is EVO. This is the big fighting game tournament, so I think they're going to want to go all out. I think at EVO we get Reiko, we get Reptile, and we get Shao Kahn.
What do you mean Shao Kahn? His name is General Shao.
Now, as you can expect, there will be a lot of fighting game fans at EVO. So if they reveal these big characters and the trailer is anywhere near as good as the trailers we already got, they're going to blow the roof off the place. But let's talk about this Kombat Kast. Now, I already know we're going to get something good at EVO. Biggest fighting game tournament in the world? Take it to the bank. But Ed Boon says you don't want to miss next week's Kombat Kast. So this Kombat Kast might potentially be bigger than EVO. Now, don't get me wrong. Reiko, Reptile, who's the character I want to see the most that we haven't seen yet, and Shao Kahn,
General Shao.
That's going to be a hype trailer. But what can be more hype than that? I'll tell y'all what can be more hype than that. The reveal of Conquest Mode. It's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen at the Kombat Kast, but I want it to happen at the Kombat Kast. It probably won't happen at the Kombat Kast, but it might happen at the Kombat Kast. Alright, I had to switch sides on y'all so we could check out this Geras bio. And it shocks me to say this, but Geras is one of the most interesting characters that we've seen in this game so far. And that's saying a lot because I was not a fan of his character in Mortal Kombat 11. I felt like he was just kind of like a support character for Kronika. And honestly, I didn't even think we'd ever see him again. Let's check out this bio. Reconstructed by Liu Kang at the dawn of his new era, Geras remains eternal and unkillable. Let's stop right there. Now, we saw a lot of mutilation for Geras in Mortal Kombat 11. First off, Raiden chained him up and threw him down in the sea of blood where we would never see him again. Somehow he comes back in Aftermath and Shao Kahn completely obliterated him. Now, in the previous video, I said Geras was a bad guy, and a lot of y'all came back and said Geras was not a bad guy. But I'm going to say it again, Geras was a bad guy. If there's a team of good people trying to make things happen, and there's a team of bad people trying to stop those things from happening, if you're on that bad team, you're a op. No matter what your reason is for being over there, you're a bad guy along with them. So Geras was a bad guy. But Apparently, Liu Kang felt the same way y'all felt, and he went back and reconstructed Geras and still made him the keeper of time in his new era. Now my question is, why didn't we use Raiden? If I was Liu Kang, I would want my homeboy watching my timeline, not a guy who was trying to stop me from doing the Lord's work, but to each his own. Shout out to Liu Kang for making the tough decisions. Now there was an interview where Ed Boon said only one character would remember the events from the previous timeline. Let's continue. He retains the memories of all innumerable timelines he has watched pass and fade. So Geras is that character. Does that mean Shang Tsung doesn't even remember the previous timelines? I need to know what's going on with Shang Tsung in this game. In this new era, Geras monitors events to make sure they are faithful to Liu Kang's vision. When they deviate from their intended path, it is Geras' responsibility to correct them. My question is, what's Geras gonna do? We already saw what Shao Kahn did to him, so if he tries to stop Shao Kahn from doing whatever he wants to do, that hammer's gonna get him. I mean, I guess that's why he didn't get involved when Shang Tsung was killing everybody in that first trailer. Liu Kang said, bro, just relax. Now the last part of this bio is the most interesting part to me. As threats begin to mount, Geras works tirelessly to defend reality, but to succeed, he must first identify the mastermind behind the plot to destroy Liu Kang's new era. So we don't know who the big bad boy is because they don't know who the big bad boy is. This is a big story point. If Onaga is the big bad boy in this game, we're not going to find out until we actually play through this story. Because if we do, I mean, that's just going to be a big spoiler. This also confirms that it's not Shang Tsung, because when Liu Kang was riding in that thing with Li Mei, he straight up said, Shang Tsung is putting these things in General Shao's head, making him think he's more than he is. So if it was Shang Tsung, Geras and Liu Kang would have known it was Shang Tsung. So it's clearly somebody else. Or something else. We'll see. So the last thing I want to talk to y'all about is this guy, because a lot of people are saying that this guy is Shujinko, and I tried to justify the theory, but I just can't. Because if we look, Liu Kang and everybody else, they are already adults, and Shujinko is a lot older than them, so how could Shujinko be younger? I was thinking maybe they were walking out of a portal and they went back in time to get him to find out all the Onaga stuff, but that's not the case. It looks like all of these guys are just coming from Earthrealm going into Outworld, so I think it's safe to say this guy is from Earthrealm, and I also think it's safe to say this guy is not Havoc. I don't know why y'all think everybody is Havoc, but I don't think this guy is Havoc. Now, one last thing about this character, and then we'll leave the little guy alone. I keep seeing people on Twitter, and I keep seeing videos of people comparing this character to somebody else. Now, I might be crazy here, but I'm gonna need y'all to let me know. The Wave Report actually did a good breakdown on it. I know y'all, he switched things up, and he's over there dropping some bangers, trust me. But people keep telling me, just like this, we have Yusifo here who sent that to me. Sorry if I said that wrong. I found him, and he's pointing to this character saying these are the same characters. But isn't this Raiden? I see a lot of people speculating on who this guy is, but that's clearly Raiden, right? I mean, Raiden's face is really generic, so I can see why you would think it's somebody else, but look at the fit. The shoulders, he has the same design on his battle fit shoulders. You can't see the amulet because it's covered down unless he didn't have the amulet yet. I think this amulet is going to be how he's using his electricity, but I mean, I don't think they would just put a random character in the first trailer. Liu Kang was gathering up all the warriors, and that's Raiden and Kung Lao, just as we saw in the first trailer. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody let me know, but I mean, I think we're kind of digging on that one. But hey, I love to reach and I love speculation. That's why we make these videos. So let me know who you guys want to see revealed at EVO, and also let me know what you want to see at the Kombat Kast. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.